Oh. I'm unsure how the audio is, but we will find out. Make the music not too loud. Hopefully that's loud enough. Oh, I want to finish this. This is probably some kind of like resort building because it's right by the lake. I'm probably gonna make this whole area like a tourist area with a bunch of shops, hotels. Might make some kind of warehouse here though, because I might make this go over here and have like a dock into the river. It's not a very big river, so I know big boats would realistically come out of it, but that's not what I'm worrying about. Repeating thing, it's echoing. I'm not sure why it would be doing that. Here, hold on, let me listen to my own voice. Okay, that didn't even come through on screen a bit, apparently. Alright. I'm very quiet, but I think the echoing thingy might be on your end. Yeah, on my phone I'm sounding fine. There's like a weird static though. Is that static in every stream I do? I don't know if that static's everywhere. Yeah, that static's there, but I don't know what it's from or if I can really fix it. My headphone's also doing the funny thing where it's only coming out of one ear and I have to smack it. These headphones are like brand new, so I'd hate to have to get new ones. If anyone else hears me echoing, then they can tell me, but I didn't hear anything on my phone. smacked my headset, so now I can actually hear. Is the static that's in the background like annoying, and is it in every stream I do? Because I'd really like to know what that static actually is. Also, I'm going to see if I can make myself any louder. Audio input capture. Can I, like, turn this up? Can I move this out of the way so I can see how loud I'm getting? If I just keep turning it up. Up, 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 up. How loud is that now? Is that too loud? You've never heard it before? So it's probably a new thing then? Am I too loud? Like, I don't sound, like, bass boosted or whatever, right? I'm just trying to make, like, my normal talking voice loud enough so I don't have to, like, scream. It's good to you. Here, hold on, let me listen to it. Let me listen to my own voice. It's still kind of quiet because I had to put my phone up to max volume in order to hear myself normally, so let's bring me up to 150%. And so maybe that's gonna be fine. Maybe, hopefully. I'm gonna leave it as that for now. If I'm too loud, yell at me. I also have music on, but I don't think anyone can hear it. I hate listening to my own voice so much, it's insane. That's why I usually don't check my audio issues myself. I usually just wait until someone tells me that there's something wrong with my audio. This is the last wall of this building, right? Yeah. Oh, flashbang. I still don't know what that static's from. Is it still there? Hold on. Yeah, it's there and it's kind of annoying. Here, let me try something. Okay, I like unplugged and replugged my microphone. Is it still there? Yeah, the static's like louder than me, dude. Kind of annoying. Here, let me see if I can make the music actually hearable. Uh... What is that static from? Yeah, it's gotta be from my headphones, because when I just muted it, it went away. Let me try turning them off and on again. Yeah, it's there and it's like louder now. Why does that exist? Let's see if I just give my headphones an ample beating. Oh, shut up. No. No. Nope. Alright, well, we're just gonna live with the static and hope it's not that bad. Because I've never heard it before, and I've never had anyone complain about it before. So that's weird. I know these headphones have been kind of finicky, but I didn't think they were having noise issues. I really don't want to have to get new ones, because like I said, these ones are like brand new as it is. But I mean, I guess if I have to at some point, I will. Won't be for a while, but replace air with black stained glass. Undo that, because we actually want to be doing that. There. Nope. That's not what I want to do. Nothing left to redo. But I just undid something. Fine, I guess I'll just redo the whole edit. There you go. This building's actually starting to look like a building. I feel bad because I'm like 80% sure that the static's really annoying. But I don't know if I can fix it. Alright, let's go ahead and use this roof. I'd just like to know what that static's from. I'm asking someone to come by and tell me if they also hear the static. On the plus side, though, we almost got this building done. I'm just really annoyed that static's a thing. If it's a mic issue I'm having, then I'm probably gonna have to look into getting a new one, which I don't want to do, but sacrifices must be made, I suppose. The static could be a result of my microphone being on low battery. I could try plugging it in and see if that changes anything. It could also just make it like 10 times worse. Hi, mystery. Okay, I plugged my headphones in. I don't know if that's actually going to change anything. Yeah, it didn't really change much. I've always had that static noise. I wonder why. Because I don't have it in, like, calls. Otherwise, I feel like I would have been told about it. Sounds like an overheating PS4. Yeah, I don't know what the deal is, because evidently it's not in calls. It has to be an OBS thing. Maybe my mic messing with OBS? I don't know. Because if I've always had that, there's no way it's a mic thing. Static's probably why no one stays around the streams very long. Have I had that, like, even back when... like, way back then? To how I'm capturing my mic audio? Well, I'm just capturing it through OBS's audio input capture. Like, I have a audio input capture scene. Should I change that? Yeah, I tried that pig. It went away when I muted my mic. Like, it's not that issue. Well, that's because I don't listen to my own streams, mister. I have them muted. I can't stand my own voice. Like, if I mute myself, it goes away, I think. And when I turn off my mic, it goes away too, so I don't know. If it's like a setting in it I have to change. What brand of mic? I don't know, I just bought it off Amazon. It's not exactly cheap, but it's not expensive either. Here, I could probably Google it real quick. I know what the kind is called. However, this headset has been really funky. My version of cheap and expensive. Well, it was like 50 bucks. I think. I don't remember, it's been a while. Easy SMX. With my luck, it's probably really like shit, but it's whatever. This is the headset I've used for like years, though. I just recently had it replaced because my other one, the power button on it broke. And it's the same kind of headset, but this one's just been funky. Like, this is what I used back when I did the Realm streams, I think. Same brand, same model. The same model, like it's a kind of car. Did it come with any software? No, not that I know of. It came with a USB stick, but that was for if Bluetooth didn't work. I don't know where that USB stick is now, but... my mic didn't use a sound like this, like on my last stream? Or is it like... What do you mean? Like, when did you check? How long ago? Like, I know on my Realm streams, I probably more than likely didn't have this static. Just the weird thing is that this isn't in calls. I would have been yelled at about it if I've had this static in calls. So it has to be like maybe an OBS compatibility issue. Like on the Realm streams. Yeah, I was using the same brand as headphones. I think it, your last stream had the buzz too. Yeah. I think it's something to do specifically with the headphones I got. Like, despite them being the same model, they might have either like gone cheaper on making them. I don't know. It's just annoying because they're like basically brand new headphones. I've had them for like 3 months. Does it have a volume crank on the side that makes your mic louder? It makes the headphones louder. It doesn't make my voice louder, I don't think, though. Turn that down. I think that turns down my, like, PC volume, though. I can turn that down, then turn my PC volume up separately. Did that fix anything? I have the mic thing all the way down, but my PC volume turned up separately. I don't know if that would fix anything. Yeah, the mic's all the way down, PC's up, but it didn't really fix anything. I don't use Razer headphones. I think I tried them once and they crapped out on me in like a few months. Like this one's doing, evidently. Let me see if I can route around to when I got these headphones and see if the buzz has always been there ever since I had these headphones. I think I streamed around like the exact same time I got these headphones. Could be live, and there's a half-decent chance my audio sucks very horribly. The only reason the audio sucks is because I can hear my own voice. Yeah, it doesn't seem like the buzz has always been there with these headphones either. I'm thinking they're just crapping out. So I may wind up having to get new headphones. Did you drown them in hot liquid? Nope. I've just had to beat them up because they keep doing weird things and it works when I hit them just like everything else does, so that could probably be an issue though. How did you manage to drown your headphones in coffee? I'm just now thinking about that, like how did it fit in the coffee? Is it like a really big coffee cup or do you have really small headphones? You just dipped the mic part into the coffee? That's wild. Your microphone is not a coffee dipping thing. But I'm probably gonna wind up having to get a new microphone again. Which I don't want to do. I may contemplate just getting like a stand-up mic and like earbuds or something. Not earbuds, because I hate using earbuds. But I may get a stand-up mic, like a cheapish one, because I don't want to blow a bunch of money on it. I wonder how cheap stand-up mics get. Let me do a Google. That's like $50. The deal with getting a stand-up mic though is that I'd have to get. Then again, these headphones audio-wise aren't horrible, so I could probably keep these, just take out the microphone in them, and then plug the stand-up microphone in. I don't know if I'd have enough space on my desk for that, though. I do kind of need to declutter my desk. I don't know what kind of building I want to put here. Like, I want to have, like, maybe a corner store. I'm going to Google pictures of corner stores. Images. Yeah, like, something like this. Can I, like, copy the image and post it onto OBS? Do I have to download the picture? Browse. Open. This. I want to make something like this here. So I'll leave the building photo up in the corner there. I don't know if I want to mimic it, like, exactly, because I don't know what blocks I could use bamboo, maybe. See, how stupid would bamboo look? Possibly not that bad? I mean, I've seen worse. And so then we can do something like this around the edge here. We'll use these windows. See, do we have any better brick options? Yeah, let's use these bricks instead of base bricks. How stupid is that gonna look? Possibly not horrible. Possibly not great either. We just need to keep working on it. Is Mr. still on stream? Okay, just making sure I can still be heard. Is Mystery still alive? the window frames now. Is this Family Guy? Maybe. Don't know. Never know. Classical white window frame, I believe, is what I want. Your Honor, in my defense, I didn't see the massive PNG on the screen, my bad. Yeah, I'm doing a really bad job at sticking to the PNG on the screen. But it's the thought that counts. I'm trying to add a little more detail in there. You wanna know what else is massive? Oh, I don't know. What else is massive? I need to look at that PNG better. Womp. It has those little awnings and like white signs. How would I make awnings? That's how I'd make awnings. Man, I have so many mods in here that I don't actually know what some of the mods do. Hi, Taper Buzz. No way. Yeah, let's use this one. There actually aren't many trash cans around. I guess it's nice to add that little bit of detail. Yeah, that's looking better. Where's the 3 tall doors? I know there's like 2 that exist in my mod pack. Let's use this one. Wait, how do we think that that looks? I think it looks okay. Now, like, what do the buildings around it look like? How do they attach to it? They're just kind of, like, flush with it, but they're also, like, brick entirely. So what if we do something along the lines of this? It's like things like this all the way down the alley. Let's get some different shades of brick in here, kind of like we see in the photo. So we can get the vanilla bricks. Some of these buildings are probably going to be wider than others, and that's okay. I'd imagine this building here would be some kind of, like, hotel. And then you come out of the hotel into the village here. I'd imagine this would be, like, an older part of town, but also, like, full of tourists. Which is why there would be a hotel there. This area is going to be constructed kind of similarly to how I'm building the residential. Because all the way on the other side of the city, I'm working on the residential district, which is similar to like homes you'd see in like San Francisco or somewhere. This is actually like the first slanted area in the city, which is pretty nice. I also want to redo that building. It feels like it doesn't really fit in with the rest of the city. Matter I just need to fill it with concrete, so we'll find out. Oh, I just got a headache for no reason. I might as well make this last one take up the rest of the street. Actually, wait, hold on. Forgot we need to leave a 2 space for the sidewalk. Which is not what I did at all for the rest of this alley, but that's okay. It can be excused by the fact that it's an older part of town. So you really only have like this little slim area to walk on. It's fine though. No, it's just filling all these. This whole area here has been being worked on for a really long time. Because initially this was a crater. So this world's like older than a lot of children. This whole area used to be like a crater, but then I repaired it, made it normal grassland, blew it up again, turned it into a lake. Because, you know, since this place isn't really coastal, but I'd like to build something to do with water, I exposed all this, filled it with water, and brought a road down here, which was initially going to be slanted and, like, flush with the beach here. But I decided that that would be really weird to build on, the slanted road. And so now, we have this going on. And I'm probably going to end up flattening all this land and bringing it back into here, making this whole area like kind of like a circuit. And then having a road that like slants up going up into downtown, which like this whole area over here is going to be like all the whole skyscraper area. Just like the major big stuff. But for now I'm doing everything in my power to avoid working on that. Which is involving ranting about what I'm planning on doing. Bam, 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 bam. Bam, 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 okay, the faces and all their colors are filled in, which I've just realized I've unintentionally made a pattern with. That's okay. We can say it was intentional. Now we just like kind of feed in all the doors for these buildings. And then their windows. I'm gonna probably add more like features to these buildings, but for now, this is about as much as I feel like I need. Right, these two buildings are like identical, so I kind of want to change that up a bit. Okay, they're still identical, but we don't talk about it. Okay, they're all very similar. I'm not realizing this, but that's okay. This corner store is going to stand out quite a lot. Which isn't necessarily a bad thing. It is a bad thing, though, this random mass headache I got. We'll add a little bit of that there. We'll add it in that one, too. And we'll put it in that one. Now let's fill in these windows. There. Now let's go ahead and grab these pieces and start filling in the windows. That's a little painful, but it's alright. Maybe it won't look too bad. You know, it works. We'll keep it that way. It works. So did Mystery leave the stream then? Because I had a question to ask him. bam, 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 up, bam, bam, up, bam, 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 up, bam, 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 up, bam, 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 bam. Oh, don't want to put those there. Bam, 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 bam. And then bam, 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 bam. Okay, now all that's done. Let's see what kind of sign options we have. What signage we can do. We can do some of these. Maybe one of these. Don't know how big this is, but we'll do some of it. Ooh, that one's nice for these kind of buildings. How big is this one? Is there like a sign that's flush with the wall of the building? What about this one? It is. That's good. And so we'll put it up there. And put that sign there. You know what? I know where I have this thing. I don't know what it's called, but I know where I have it. These things. What are they called? Mounted fern pot. I think these things will make a pretty nice detail on these buildings. Could also add some to the original corner store here. I think they might look better if the doors are indented like this. It'd make the sidewalk feel bigger. Yeah, that looks nice. And then I don't think I have much room to add stuff here, so I might just make it like a big sidewalk. And then we can just do something like that for these spaces. Fill in all this. And then what we can do is we can come over here, take these tree bases, and go on and, yeah, I think that might be too close to the building when planted, it might break it. We can go on ahead and plant some trees. Now which tree to use, I don't know. I think we'll go for this tree. Perfect. Also perfect. Wonderful. And then we can take our benches here. Because that's perfectly safe. No, it's not. You won't be able to cross that. Well, you know, we'll just add small chairs here. But here's the one where we can add pull benches. Now we've got ourselves a nice little alley. Oh. I'm gonna plant some grass on these so they maybe actually grow. So this cliffside's been dirt ever since I artificially created it. So maybe some more color can spread to those. But yeah, now we have the alley, which when you go down, you not only have the nice buildings, but if you're walking on the other side of the street, you have the nice view of the office buildings. That, and then this office building, its land value would probably be raised because you got the view of this whole place. And I want to make this just like a whole block of like little stores and stuff. I think it'll look nice. But I think we've got to start with flattening this area out, which would probably mean taking out most of this forest. Especially if I'm gonna add like a warehouse and like a mini dockyard here. Bam. I want to make sure I'm not gonna accidentally wipe out any of my buildings, so there. I flattened out about all the land we needed it to. And so now, since this road's probably this road's gonna continue for a while. It doesn't really matter where it meets this road at. Okay, and now we have that circuit completed. I think the move here is to actually continue the green from the corner store all the way around. And we'll make it about that wide. Or that big, whatever. continue this trim. That's gonna annoy me. Whatever. One, two, down. 1, 2, down. And 1. And then since what's gonna happen is that's just gonna end there. We'll put that there. And we'll continue this all the way along. Punch in the doors right here. This is my first time actually having built with bamboo. I think it looks pretty good. Yeah, so this is the western face of the, like, strip mall here. That's what this is. It's pretty much a strip mall, I think, right? That's what they call these. I think after this, I'm either gonna continue doing a little more work down here, but since that's really boring, I might just continue expanding the road network for the larger skyscraper area, because I want to build an arena right here, like a stadium. I think that'd be cool. There's the basic color layout for the this is the northern face of the strip mall. Hello, mouse cheese. Now, how do we, like, unify this? we expand this building with this, I guess. So that's all one building there. How goofy your name is. Silly names are always great, though, so. And then in between these two buildings, we get this one. You go like this. Now we do a programmed gamer review. //set. I think it's from this mod. Yes. Okay, I do remember what mod it's from. Just fiddling all of it. Okay, now what bricks are these? Grown bricks. That's an interesting name. And now I think the rest of these are just bricks. Alright. Now we have the blank slate here. I need to punch in where the doors are gonna go. Which I'd like to make somewhat random. No, for this building, let's do a thing I haven't done in many, and just put the door right in the middle. And for buildings like this, I want to make them on the corner there. Corner buildings get special privileges. That's basically an exact copy of the other side. Let's just make that one big window. Maybe this is like some kind of cafe with nice late overview seating. That'd actually be really nice. Alright, have a good day at school. It's currently 6 p.m. for me, but thank you for subscribing. Channel growth has been slow, so then again, that's also my fault. I don't stream a lot. Yeah, now we gotta punch the windows in here. here, 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 and then let's say we'll put one there. And then here and here. Alright, that's everything that needs to be punched into the buildings. Once I finish this block, I'm gonna go ahead and probably end the stream. One, because I have a headache. Two, because this is a lot more work than I usually do. I usually spend most of my time when I'm on this world just flying around observing it. I'm not sure when or how, but I managed to invert the pattern. And you know, I'm just gonna leave it. I'll probably fix it someday, but I'm just gonna leave it like that. Acacia 4-pane window. Let's see if I can't speed this up. Okay, they rotate a little weird. Let's see if I can't get them to be normal. Okay, but in theory, if that's gonna be like that, I can at least fill the biggest section of this by doing that. Yes. I just have to break out the doors, because doors aren't meant to be windows, but I could have at least hit undo before I did that other one, but it's okay. I'll just punch all these out. Okay, now let's punch out all the doors, because those aren't meant to have windows in them, if that wasn't evident. Bam, bam, bam. Bam, 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 bam. Bam, 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 bam. Bam, bam, bam. Bam, 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 bam. Okay, let's work on finishing this side first. I totally forgot, don't want to add those there. The fact that this whole area is being built over like a crater. At least I think there's a crater here. Because I know most of this land is a crater at one point. Yeah. You can see the remnants of the crater that was once here. But it looks like this is mostly on land that was untouched. This is all that was blown up. There we go. I got all the windows finalized there. I just need to detail the buildings a little bit more. But now I have to do this long part. Let's start with this building. Bam, 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 bam. Bam, bam. Bam, bam. Bam, bam, because flooring pieces don't fit there. Or the windowsill bottom. Perfect, perfect. Bam, 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 bam. 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 Okay, yeah, that building looks all fancy. I think these windowsill blocks are like some of my favorite things. I don't even know what mod gives them to me. Two more buildings, and I need to work on the west base. This isn't the most entertaining thing to do, placing windowsills, but they look really nice, so. And they just fit this style. It's gonna be the best part about doing the like downtown area. Skyscrapers surprisingly don't require too much detail. As long as they're big enough, like these ones, detail doesn't really matter, but for small buildings, that's where you want to add all the detail on. Like, you'll notice how these buildings have like designs on them, but they don't have like many small blocks like details on them. The closest thing to details is the needle at the top of the pyramid and these antennas. And that's about it. And this building here, I'm probably going to completely redo, but I also may not, because it could end up actually looking cool. Well, we're going to leave it for now and see what happens with it. I want to build another building in the same vein as that one, because I think that one looks nice. The corner store window designs are all the same, and the bottom floor doesn't even need to have the windowsills, so it should be easy from here. And then I've just got to fill the entire building with black concrete and put a roof on it. I forgot to add the upper part of the window frame on this. I think ultimately once this is done, this will be worth it. Because this area here has been blank for so long and I've been wanting to build in it. I'm probably going to mimic this style over in my smaller sub-project town over here. But before I do anything with that, I've got to try to connect it to some kind of three-way. Which optimally I'd like to run this down to the ground. Because right now it's elevated, but I've been working on bringing it down. So instead of having to make a really janky, like, interchange, I can just make some off and on ramps and we'll be chill. But I want to prioritize the main city first. This area in the future is probably going to end up being like somewhere near the middle of the city, but right now it's like on the outskirts. Because I want to have what's currently like the smallest area in the city, but it has the biggest buildings, expand out and like take over this whole area, be maybe somewhere in size of the like office area. Yeah. Because like this whole area on its own is probably going to be like its own district, like a tourist district or something, I don't know. Okay, there's like the essential parts of the building done. Now we need to detail everything. But I want to make sure there's plenty of trash cans in this area, since this would be like a high tourist spot, like a high activity tourist spot. There would be lots of trash to be throwing away. And then we can take these. I don't know how good just a straight line of these is gonna look. Not horrendous. We can just like dot some more around. Just add some randomness to it. Because randomness really is like, oddly enough, everything when it comes to building stuff like this. Just makes it look so much nicer. Your internet crashed? Tisk tisk, mister. I don't know if Pig's still here or not. If he is, he hasn't been talking. He might have missed you too much and left. Mystery, though. Did you get your capture card? Oh wait, these can turn. Okay, that's good to know. In that case, I'll put that thing through. You're hoping Monday. I thought you were gonna get the capture card like on New Year's Day, but I guess not. Because you said like, I don't know, I don't remember. I have a headache right now, I can't think. Anyways, now we need to fill this thing with black concrete so we can finally call it done. I've been working on this pretty much all stream. Oh, you only ordered it on the 1st? Perfect. Now we just gotta plop the roof on it. Roof. Light. Gray. Beige. Slab. Can't wait to stream racing games in Fortnite. Yeah, well, as you know, I found out this stream that evidently I need a new mic again. So once I get that, that's probably when I'll start streaming stuff like The Realm. Because I guarantee you my static that I just now learned exists is probably why people leave as soon as they come onto the stream. Mister, I looked back like a month or two ago, when I first got this headset, and it wasn't there, so... I just find it odd, because this is seemingly only in, like... Yeah, Mister, go back to, like, my downtime stream, I think that's what it's called, for Fortnite. And you'll see that the static's a relatively new thing. This area is finally actually starting to look like part of the city, which is good. Because I've been sitting on this area for a while. Half not knowing what to do with it, half just not wanting to do anything with it. You can see I was initially going to make it, like, lower down, but I didn't want to do that, so I raised it up. And so... yeah. My head hurts, I'm probably going to end soon. Brain ache. I also planted a forest up here, just to kind of make the city feel more lush. I want to build, like, a warehouse here, I think, but I feel like it would really contrast not too well with all the shops. So maybe I could put, like, a parking lot here? I could do a parking lot. Mister, I might have lost, like, one today. I've been losing more than I've been gaining, but it's whatever. I usually just stream for fun. Upload shorts, yeah, but I don't know what to put in shorts, man. It's not like I'm on Xbox anymore and can just kind of, like, clip stuff as they happen. Which, I mean, I'm sure I actually could if I, like, downloaded one of those applications and whatever. But I think the biggest issue I have with this, like, city is the fact that all the roads are the same, like, width other than the freeway. And that's something that's a little too late to fix without, like, heavily redoing every road anyways. I'm like tearing down buildings. Yeah, I'm probably gonna be hopping off here soon, Mister. I have a headache, so gotta go take medicine. Those roads are a little uneven. That's gonna annoy me, but I don't care. Thank you, Mister. Thank you. This world is older than a lot of children. So it's been being worked on for a while, is what I'm saying. Although a lot of what you see here has been built, like, just last year, this world is older than someone who's 7. Let's just say that. There we go. Got some greenery around the parking lot there. The city doesn't have a lot of parking lots, so adding one there is pretty nice. The only other one is up here. There's also a parking garage, but it's actually a pretty nice parking garage too. I'm kind of proud of it. Last time I tried to build a parking garage, it sucked. But yeah, I'm thinking maybe tomorrow or something, I don't know, I'll add more there. Probably not tomorrow, but add more buildings there, and then work on expanding. But yeah, I'm happy I finally used this space. But I do think I'm gonna go ahead and end now. So I can go take medicine. So yeah, I will talk to you when I can. And yeah. Bye bye.